Hi, Rob Sinclair from E&S Trading. Today I'm going to take you through how to actually use a steamer. So today I'm actually going to be cooking in a Gaggenau steamer, but if I was using any other brand of steamer, my results would be the same. So the first thing we're going to do is take some wild barramundi as opposed to farm barramundi, so we get the best sort of natural flavours that we can get from a fish. And we're going to put that into one of my steamer trays, which you can see here. So these trays actually come with the oven. And all we want to do first of all is just put a bit of olive oil down. It just helps the actual fish not stick to the steamer tray when we put it inside the oven. So I'm just putting that in the dish, rubbing it around a bit. And same with the other piece, a little bit of a rubbing around as well. So now my fish is ready to go inside the steamer. And the other thing I'm going to do at the same time, which just demonstrates that when I use a steamer and I've got this beautiful full flavoured fish here, I can also be putting vegetables in at exactly the same time and not having a flavour transfer. So what we've got is some great sweet corn here, which I'm just going to pop inside the perforated dish, and a whole bundle of asparagus. And now we've got ourselves ready to do a very simple dinner at home. So I've got my wild barramundi in the actual flat dish here, and I've got my asparagus and corn in the perforated dish here. And our next step is to take these and put them in the oven. So I'll put the fish on the lower setting. So you can see inside the oven here, all I've got to do is just slide that inside. I've got my fish actually located down the bottom. And then above that I'm going to put my vegetables on the third shelf. And now we're done. So the next step is I approach the oven. All I have to do on this particular oven, just rotate around. I've got 100% steam selected, so it's the full capacity of the product from a steaming point of view. And all I do is choose the temperature, which is a 100 degrees Celsius, which obviously replicates boiling water. So now my steamer is on. And in about 12 minutes, my fish and my vegetables will be absolutely perfect. I'll have no flavour transfer. And the great thing about a steamer is if I happen to forget this product was cooking and I went a bit longer, what we'll find here is that the steamer, being a very gentle style of cooking, will actually not overcook the vegetables or the fish. And I've got a good 5 minutes of tolerance there. Obviously, if I left it in here for half an hour, it would ruin things. But certainly 5 minutes or more over the prepared time, which is about 12 minutes, is going to give me plenty of tolerance not to have to sit here and literally watch what's going on. So there we go. My fish and my vegetables are in, and in about 12 minutes time, we'll come back and see how that went. Okay, we're back here with the steamer. So we've actually been running now for 12 minutes. So we've got a heat up time that we use in a steamer that brings it to the full temperature, which is 100% humidity and 100% temperature, 100 degrees Celsius. So we've got the fish and we've got the vegetables which have been inside the steamer. So we're going to grab those out now. So on the top shelf we've got our asparagus and our corn, which is there. And we've got on the bottom shelf the wild barramundi. So a 12-minute cooking time. What we're going to see here, if I just grab, and you can see the dish here, from the most fantastic results, the vibrant colours from these steamers, the in-wall steamers are just amazing. And probably the most important thing to point out is that when I'm using a benchtop steamer, which is a much more aggressive style of steaming, what I find is I don't get the ability to still snap my asparagus. And when I taste this, the flavours are just absolutely spectacular. And I'm just tasting there, as we discussed earlier, I've got fish in one dish, I've got fresh vegetables in another dish, and what I'm not getting is any flavour transfer. So my corn is a nice, beautiful, vibrant yellow. And then if I go to my fish here, the wild barramundi, and that's a good inch thick, this barramundi here. What we've got is the most beautiful, fresh fish. And that, pardon me, is absolutely delicious. Even without any form of seasoning on it, the fish is perfectly cooked, and the results there are just awesome. So there you have it, a fantastic healthy meal cooked in 12 minutes in an in-wall steamer. So if we look back here, there's my steamer, and they come in many different varieties and many different brands. But the most exciting thing about this product, and I have one at home myself, we use it twice a day. We've got 2 young kids. The healthiness of the actual healthiness of what we're cooking and the ease at which we're cooking this healthy form of food is just spectacular and made so much simpler in an in-wall steamer. And when you look at the volume of food, and we've got plenty more space inside that steamer to prepare more food, I can be cooking for 4 adults and a couple of children very, very simply in one of these in-wall steamers. So certainly worth putting on your shopping list if you're considering a kitchen renovation or a new home. Think of an in-wall steamer.